Yeah. Welcome back to the Session Up podcast.
Session
Woo,
up.
woo. I'm Phil.
What's up, man? I'm Danny.
And today we got the homies back on the episode again, man. We got Rotana Neff.
What's up, guys? What's good?
And we got Frankie.
Let's go.
What's up,
What's up, dudes?
What up?
What's up,
What's
Ned?
up, man?
What's up?
How y'all feeling, man?
Hello. Nah, I'm doing good, man. What about you guys? Everybody good?
Good,
We
man.
good, man.
Better than ever.
Oh, yeah, well, especially for you, man.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys haven't been on for a couple of weeks, so I'm glad to have you guys back on, man. But
Oh, thanks, bro.
before we start this episode, man, we just want to say congratulations to
Congratulations to the boy.
Hey, my boy.
Thank you.
Frankie just had
Thank
his
you.
baby.
Yes.
If you guys remember on the last, or maybe it was the first
How you
episode,
feeling?
It was
he
the
was talking
first
about
episode.
he was getting ready to have his baby like any
Yep.
minute.
August 8th, 8/8.
So he
what
just
I'm
had his
saying?
baby. Hey man, so what's that been like for you so far, man?
Honestly, if I knew how cracking it was to be a dad, I would have had one at 16. I mean, this is amazing. The little
He's daddy of the
dude
year right
looks
now.
just like me. I'm so ecstatic.
Because he's round,
crazy.
right? Because he's small and round.
He's in shape.
He doesn't
Just
have
like his dad.
he doesn't have that many features yet, so
Yeah, he really got his father figure.
he got his dad bod. Oh God.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Congratulations.
Hey
bro.
man, congratulations.
Congrats.
It's amazing.
So that's why we're taking a shot here for you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations to you and Noof.
For real,
Yep.
for real.
Let-
Shout
I
out to
mean,
my fiance.
let her know.
Love her. She's a great mom so far.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's always good here. Rotan, you miss
Cheers,
me,
brother.
bro.
There you go. I miss
Cheers,
you.
bro.
That's one time for all the daddies.
Ooh.
For the
No
stepdaddies
chaser
too.
needed.
All the daddies, all the
All the
stepdaddies,
stepdaddies, all the
all the zaddies.
daddies.
Oh yeah,
All the
Zaddy.
baddies.
all the
Zaddy.
Can't forget
But yeah,
the
so
Zaddies.
this episode's gonna be a little bit different today. So we actually posted on our story a couple days ago, not too long ago,
Yeah.
and we just asked some of our followers to just send us some topics, send us some questions, things that they want us to talk about. So yeah, today we're gonna go ahead and respond to those
And
responses.
we appreciate you and everybody that went on there and gave us
Yeah.
some questions,
Yep.
some feedback.
Yep,
And
yep.
we're gonna try our best to answer these
Yeah,
questions.
we're gonna try our best. We went through a little bit of it, and we're
That's
like,
about
damn,
knowledge.
We ain't got the
These are some-
answers, Sway.
these are some good questions.
We ain't
But,
got the answers. Okay.
But just so you guys know, we're not professionals, and
Yeah.
we're nobody.
Disclaimer.
we're just a
Don't
bunch of
forget we
nobodies.
ain't shit. Disclaimer. Okay.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Copyright.
There were some good ones, man. But yeah, let's start with the first one. The first one was sent from Alvin LAX or Alvin Lax.
Lax.
I don't know.
Avalanche.
Alvin
Oh yeah,
LAX.
that's the homie. That's the
Is it?
homie. Yeah.
He has his own podcast too.
Yep. He's
Okay.
been showing a lot of
But
support.
he's been
That's the
showing us
homie.
a lot
What's the name of the
Yeah.
podcast?
Nice.
He's been showing us a lot of support. So shout out to him, man.
Shout
Thank
out
you
to
for
Alvin.
showing us the support too. So we appreciate
For real,
that.
for real.
Yes,
That's
sir.
your boy, huh?
Yep.
Cool. So his question or his what he wanted to know was the inception of the podcast. How y'all got it moving? The struggles
Ooh, okay.
and the wins. Oh,
How we got it moving? Well, the inception.
start off with that,
was-
Danny.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to
Go
start
ahead.
with that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
So I mean, we obviously it's a pandemic. We don't got much going on right
Yeah,
now, right? Working
exactly.
and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think we talk about this so much. We decided let's put this plan into action.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been talking about doing this podcast for like the last 1 to 2 years,
1 to
roughly.
2 years,
We've always been
yeah.
talking about it. We just didn't know where to start.
Yeah, and we decided, we just put this plan down,
Yep.
and first thing we had to do was buy the equipment.
Yeah, that was the
So
first
that was the
step.
investment.
Don't happen
First
without
step.
That was the first step.
equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we got the equipment, it was like, all right, let's get an office.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So because we basically said if we're gonna do it, let's do this shit right.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't need
I-
an office.
You don't, but
Yeah,
but
but-
we wanted to do that because that's just the way we are.
Yeah.
That's just the kind
And
of people that we
then,
are.
and then we said 6-month lease or 1-year lease.
We said,
1 year.
we can do a month to month. We can do a 6 month.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do a 1 year. That means we're gonna be committed.
We got to be committed no
So,
matter
yeah.
what, because we signed that on the dotted line.
Yeah, so we signed a
we
1
had
year
to go.
lease to get this office. But that just shows the commitment that we're gonna,
Yeah, for sure,
that we're
for
gonna be
sure.
100% committed
Nice.
to doing this podcast.
Yeah.
So,
So,
good.
at the end of the day, I think the moral of that story is
yeah,
get yourself committed
commit
and sign a contract.
Take that first step.
Committed. They
Take
just
that first
did
step.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting is the hardest part.
Yeah,
Starting is the hardest
starting is
part.
the hardest part.
But
'cause-
you gotta look at big ideas, and you kind of
Yeah.
have to break it down.
Yeah,
Right? Small
exactly.
steps at a time.
Mhm.
Because if you keep looking at the bigger picture, but you're not looking at the steps it took to get there, then
Yeah.
you can't knock out each step one by one.
Yeah,
And that's the most important thing.
That
It's
is
just
true.
knocking steps out one by one.
yeah.
Take these little moves until you make it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
you get that big.
And that
Facts.
applies for like anything that you want to do, whether it's
Yeah.
like You know, I mean,
Facts.
because right now during this pandemic, you see a lot of people like starting like their own entrepreneurship. You know,
Oh,
starting,
yeah,
starting
man,
their
like,
business and
yep.
stuff like that. And I
Food.
think
So many side hustles.
yeah,
side
a lot,
hustles.
you see a lot of it.
That's where it's
especially
at right now.
And I just hate that the fact that like everyone kind of basically waited till this to happen for them to take that first initiative.
Blessing in disguise, man.
But
COVID's a
yeah,
blessing in
it's a
disguise.
blessing in disguise, man. So you gotta
I
just
think
take
so.
advantage of that at this time and do what you want to do. Like pursue your dreams or your goals.
yeah.
And this was, I don't know if this was our dream, but it was
yeah.
a goal.
But I think it was a calling.
Yeah, I think
It was
so
a
too.
calling.
And we
Yeah.
we did it
Yeah.
because this is something that we wanted to
Yeah.
do. So
If you want to get a podcast, go start a podcast. You want a baby?
That's
Go
it.
make a baby. Shout out to Gracie.
yeah, man. So yeah. I think just taking that first step and getting the initiative done and just doing what you want to do and
Yeah.
just do it.
And I think us having friends
Yeah.
with Rotan,
Yeah.
Frankie,
Like-
Support is always good too.
Well,
And-
when the homies have a vision, we're gonna always be there to ride with them, all day.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Damn, that
If
sounds
you wanna take a
gangsta as
ride
hell.
with me, with me, running in the road.
Hey, dog.
Hey, okay.
Hey, give me one time,
Hey,
bro.
take a ride with me, bro. Hey. Oh.
Yo, where you at?
I'm right here, but
I see.
Okay.
real man handshake.
Nice.
Real man handshake.
But the
He said, "Oh, y'all practice that."
just to go to the second part of that question. So he said the struggles and the wins.
Oh, the struggles
So,
and wins.
but just really quick, because I mean, since this podcast is still fairly new,
Yeah.
we haven't experienced too much of the struggles or too much of the wins, but it was a struggle at first because
Yeah.
we didn't know we didn't know where to
Hey,
start.
should I tell them the story about the first one we did?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
you
go ahead.
should.
All right.
Oh,
Hey, so we
that's
had an hour-long podcast for the first one. It was us four.
chemistry,
Great
everything.
episodes.
Yeah.
Great
Perfect.
episode.
It was the actual first episode. Yeah.
First episode. And right when we got done, Philip was like, "Oh shit, I didn't press record." Oh my god. How did you guys feel at that time? Honestly,
So we
I
have
was
some,
pissed.
I was
You were
pissed too.
pissed?
we have some
I was
lost
pissed,
footage.
man.
I
I
was
was
sad. I was
Because
sad.
it's my responsibility because I'm the guy that controls the audio and
that's-
everything.
Yeah.
And it was the first time.
But
So-
that's one of the struggles because
Yeah.
it was like audio,
Yes.
video, technical issues.
there was a lot of technical issues,
Yeah.
audio issues. Yeah. But that's part of the game. You know what I mean?
Practice
Like
make perfect.
doesn't
all the
matter
time.
what you're doing, but when you do something
Yeah.
for the first time,
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a learning experience. So
Yeah,
we learned
'cause- yeah.
we learned a lot from it because our first 2 or 3 episodes we actually ended up deleting them because there was something always wrong.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah.
Until we figured it out, that's when everything started getting
Exactly.
going rolling as a ball. You know what I mean?
Like
So,
we even had a small room,
yeah.
so we was in there for like 2 episodes. Like, you know
Yeah.
what, man? Let's just upgrade to a bigger room.
Yeah, we upgraded our room. So
That's what we did, bro.
those
You gotta
are-
call audibles, man.
those were the
Stretch
struggles,
now.
man.
Hey,
Those were the big
stretch
struggles.
out.
Get some room.
And
But, you
then one of the struggles too is like everyone has different schedules. Everyone's
Yeah.
On
'Cause
their own time.
None of us are getting paid for this.
We're doing this from our heart.
we just
we're doing
shelling,
this 'cause
we just
love
shelling
it
the
for
money out.
fans.
And we're not
Hey,
getting nothing
I've
back
been
yet.
clocking in low key. Every time I have a little notepad of
What
what
the fuck,
date
you
and what
getting
time.
paid,
Hey,
bro?
hey, you self-employed.
And
though.
then, the struggle was Frankie had a baby, so he was gone for a little bit.
What you mean,
but,
Frankie didn't do shit?
Took a LOA, leave of absence.
I know.
And then Rotan was busy with work and stuff like that, so it was kind of
yeah.
hard to kind of
Crazy
get
right
everyone's schedule together and getting everyone here together. So that was one of the
Yeah,
struggles. But
one
the
of the
win
struggles.
so far
Oh man.
is the support that we've been getting. I think
The
that's the
support.
biggest win that we've
Yeah.
been getting so far.
Thank you guys.
And being able to being
The
able to
support.
see everybody that's doing their thing. I think it's kind of magnified that,
Yeah,
especially
Exactly.
us doing out here in Long Beach. It magnified us looking into our friends that's already doing businesses, our friends
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
already making
And
moves and,
us
stuff like that.
showing them the support
So
too.
now and that inspires us too to keep going.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're doing their thing. So we're
exactly.
gonna do our thing. So
I think that's the biggest thing. You're spot on with that one, Danny, because I think us just kind of seeing other people, starting their businesses or like doing new things or, doing these different things, it inspires us to keep
Yeah,
pushing and
facts.
keep going. So
facts.
little do people know, man, like they inspire us too. As
Yeah.
much as we are trying to inspire others, they're inspiring us first.
Yeah, just
So-
like inspired by y'all.
Yeah.
Inspired by everybody.
And
Shout
speaking
out
of
to B.
inspired by all, yeah, the
Shout out
homie
to
Brandon's
Biz.
clothing line.
Yeah.
OBG.
BG.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to
Inspired
Biz.
by all, man. So
Shout out to Biz.
So yeah, so for Alvin, man, thanks for
Thanks for
sending
that
us
question.
that topic, man. We appreciate that, and we'll continue
You want
supporting.
to say something to Alvin,
supporting
Frankie?
him
That's
too.
the homie.
Alvin.
My bad, Alvin. Alvin.
Say what's up, man.
You said what's up.
You know him.
That's my dude, man.
Yeah.
We were
Dude,
talking.
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Hey, so have you listened to his podcast?
Yes.
Cool.
Very crisp and clear. I like his podcast.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
So ours
nice.
is not crisp and clear.
It's solid.
Yeah,
It's
it's cool.
It's solid. It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Nah, but thank you, Alvin. Appreciate
Yeah,
that,
man. We
man.
appreciate that. So the next one is who is this? What do you think about it? This is from it's Ron's page, the homie Jordan or the homie Ron, whatever he wants to go by. He says, "What you think about influencers and bloggers?"
Influencers and bloggers.
Yeah,
Hey, Frankie,
influencers
you
and
an
bloggers. What do you
influencer,
think
man? How
about
you
that?
answer that
I am
question
not
for
an
us?
Frankie's the
influencer.
influence guy.
I mean, what do you define as an influencer?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Uh,
I guess
Well, it's a lot.
no.
It's a lot of different things that you
So
can.
I think his pertaining to Instagram or social media influencers.
Right. I'm
But
pretty
now
sure
we
that's
have a lot
what
of
he means.
followers.
If I think about influencers, I'm thinking about people that inspire people.
Well, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Like people that's very go out there and just influence people to do
Yeah,
good
yeah,
things.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I guess with this one's a little different because you got social media, right?
Yeah. So with Ron, he is a TikTok influencer or a YouTube influencer himself that asks us that question. So I'm sure he's
Okay.
talking about.
So how do we feel about them?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always known Ron for a little while now. He's always been a cool dude, and it's cool to kind of see him growing with the TikTok community.
Hey,
'cause
do the
he-
dance though. Hey, you can't TikTok.
Hey,
no more.
You gotta see it's cool that the people
not my
are learning
thing.
to dance and stuff now.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Everyone can dance now.
All of a
you
sudden,
know what I
everybody
mean?
got rhythm, huh?
Yeah, all of a sudden.
got rhythm.
All of a sudden,
Nah,
all of a
but
sudden
I
everyone
think-
can twerk.
Yeah, I think influencers, man, it's I think it's cool, man, because they're actually able to monetize. Because
Right.
usually it's only actors and actresses,
Yeah.
sports athletes, and things like that. I mean, you got the normal people, that's the regular day people.
Yeah.
They just have the ability to actually make money off, just shooting videos online,
Yeah.
which is a free platform,
Mm-hmm.
and they're getting paid off of that, right?
Yep.
So it's like then you can be able to turn into like something full time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's actually pretty genius, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, dude, you see how much money these kids
oh,
are
they're
making?
making money.
They're making bank.
Thousands.
And you can't hate on that, bro. You
Millions.
can't even hate on it, bro.
Millions.
These dudes
Millions.
got
Yeah,
these little kids got like
Millions.
mansions. They're staying together and stuff.
Yeah.
And they call them like the hype house. There's the I don't know
hype
what
house.
the-
Oh, like
that's what it's called.
That's
It's
Frankie's house, though. You ever been to Frankie's pad? That's the hype house, man.
Frankie's house.
Walk in is a off-white
But like
green
cause
carpet.
like so all of those dudes that live in that mansion, there's like a bunch of them, maybe like 10 of them or something living in one mansion together.
That sound crazy.
And they just make
Damn.
they just
Having
make these-
orgies every day.
Who knows? Bro?
TikTok behind closed doors.
It's a
No.
TikTok
Yeah.
orgy.
But they're just making like like their TikTok videos or YouTube videos, and they're like vlogging and stuff like that in the house together.
But that's cool though.
Cross collaborate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like, and then it teaches kids at a young age about business too, though.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then obviously if they're smart and they have good supervision, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, I think they should
Supervision.
keep doing things.
There's no
Good ass.
adult supervision over
Yeah.
there. It's all kids living in one house.
Good
Yeah.
at promoting. That's what it is.
But like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
they
it goes back
promote.
to like like our everyday usage of the term good influence or bad influence.
Yeah,
So you can use it however you want. You can. There's influencers that are bad influences.
Oh,
Which,
yeah,
which
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to
You
say
talking about
names.
6ix9ine?
Well, yeah. So there's people like that are they're not good influencers. You know what I mean? And there's these good ones that are like doing like family vlogs and just
Yeah.
doing like fun stuff, like they're doing like challenges or whatever. That's cool because they're
Yeah,
not
that's
hurting
cool.
anybody. They're not hurting anybody. They're just doing these things, having fun, and kids are watching it and enjoying it because like
they want to do
my
it too and stuff.
yeah, because
There you go,
my
guys.
9-year-old nephew, he watches these YouTube videos all day, every day. Especially him being at home now. All he's doing is watching these.
You doing
these-
TikTok dances?
Yeah, he's in
man.
that
I gotta
that
see
phase.
that.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I mean, and it's fine because I don't see him, getting into trouble and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Have you seen like these TikTok videos lately? They be very creative. Man.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
they doing
yeah.
it? Like,
These
even though
kids are
with the
creative,
effects and filters and stuff,
Oh,
they know
yeah.
how to make the thing just move back, and then they'll.
I know, that's so much work.
Damn,
what
what
is
like
that?
you look like you tried a couple of different videos already, bro.
I'm like, okay, nobody's
Yeah.
looking. All right.
What about you, Frank? What do you think about these influencers?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like influencer. To me, an influencer is like, I don't know, Ben Baller.
Yeah.
Ben
Okay,
Baller got me
well,
buying his cars, his
yeah,
baseball
yeah.
cars. He's influencing me to sign up to Acre Gold.
Yeah.
He's-
Hey, his
he's
podcast
influencing
is
me.
dope though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
very
got
dope.
me listening to his podcast. If you on
Yeah.
TikTok or Instagram, you got 10, 20,000 followers, you ain't no influencer to me.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
I mean, there's a
Damn,
lot
that's
of
Frankie.
bro,
though.
I'm
That's
just
true,
saying.
though.
I
That's true.
mean,
Facts.
Hey, Frankie, cut him some slack, man.
Damn.
I'm just saying, you're not an influencer. How you an influencer? Like a lot of these people with a lot of followings be broke.
So you
Yeah,
say-
man,
you
a lot
said-
of me fake too, though. There's a lot of fake
Yeah.
stuff online
Fake
too, man. You
influencer-
got to be able
influencers.
to
Yeah.
realize, like, if you, I mean, I've seen you've seen people buy like fake money that looks real. They use
Right,
the
right.
movie sets,
Like,
and
it's
people
like
out there
for- well, for
flossing with
prop,
fake
yeah.
money. It's all props,
Prop money.
right? A lot of the shit out there is props too, though.
If
Yeah.
you're
But people don't know
influencing
that.
me
Mhm.
to listen to your music or to buy one of your products or to, I don't know, sway me in any other way, you're an influencer to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But if you just have a large following, you're not an influencer to me.
But they're influencing the younger kids to
Sweet
grow up
grass is fire.
and want to start their own YouTube channel or
Influencer.
start their own entrepreneur.
I mean,
businesses
yeah,
and
there's
stuff
like,
like
I
that.
said, there's different
Yeah.
types of
Yeah.
influencers, but I'm speaking specifically on the ones that just have a large following.
Yeah.
And consider
And they're not
themselves
really doing anything.
influencer just because
If they
dance
consider
and they
themselves,
got some viral moments.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's just me though.
Shout out to
Not
Cynthia.
hating,
But yeah, but I mean,
But,
to me, it's like as long as you're whatever you're doing, as long as you're having fun doing it,
Uh-huh.
and you're not hurting anyone, hey, more props to you, man. Keep doing what you want to do. If it's something you love,
Yeah.
Yeah,
keep
man,
doing
they-
it. As
make
long,
people
just as
happy.
long
you know,
as
like
it doesn't affect you.
I read this. I read this article about how kids nowadays, when they ask what they want to do when you
Oh
grow
yeah,
up,
when you
they want to be a YouTube star.
yeah. No one says like,
Word?
oh, I want to
Yeah,
be
they
a
don't want to be
police officer.
doctors, firefighters,
firefighter,
police officers,
fireman, or
they wanna
doctor.
be YouTube stars.
Yeah,
Nah,
That's
the police
true.
name is looking bad right now. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. Nobody. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
it
you
is,
know,
it is.
I
it's
think
a lot of
before
going on right now.
that was like a common choice to say like, yeah, I want to grow up to be a police officer or a
Yeah.
doctor or a
Firefighter.
firefighter. But
Yeah.
now I don't think people care about that anymore.
social media can destroy you too, though,
Yeah.
because people take that
They
really
can.
seriously. You gotta be able to just do what you
Or
do.
like criticism.
Get organic love, man. Don't get that fake love, man. That's
A lot of
just sad.
cloud chasing
A lot
out
of cloud
there.
I think you gotta just use
Cloud
it as
chasing.
Cloud chase.
use it as something positive. You know what I mean? Like don't go on like Instagram or go on YouTube. And if you're already like depressed or if you're going through something and you're scrolling through and you're looking at people, obviously showing off and stuff like that, and it's gonna get to you even more, and it's gonna stress you out, and
Yeah,
it
just
can be
go on
bad.
Instagram and just go look at booty or something.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it. There you go.
Make-
Or
do
just don't
something to
go
make
and
you
do
happy.
you.
Just search, hashtag
Yeah.
twerk and just watch that all day.
Hey, nasty
Yeah,
Nas.
you'll-
What's the name? Whatever. Twerk.
But yeah,
videos.
man. So that was a question from It's Ron's page, who's starting off in TikTok, and
Yeah, man.
he's
Yeah,
doing
shout
good
out
things.
Jordan, man. I know
He's doing
both those
good,
guys.
he's doing
Oh,
good
man.
things, man. So
Frankie's an influencer. Everybody.
Yeah,
Appreciate-
I've
appreciate
influenced
that-
those two guys
that
to ask
question.
questions. See? I'm an
Okay.
influencer.
He's like Frankie.
all right. So next one is
I appreciate that one.
so this was from Andrew, right? Let me see, from Drew.
Drew, our cameraman.
This is from Media by Drew.
Okay.
He said, what was it? The COVID question. Okay, so he
How do you
said,
feel? Yeah.
how do people feel about other people going out during COVID? So during this pandemic,
How do people?
how do people feel about?
how
other
do
people?
I feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I
Go ahead,
feel?
Danny.
Well, I mean,
How
I'm,
do I
I'm one of
feel?
those guys that's still going out, going to restaurants.
Fogo de Chao every
Fogo de
week.
yeah.
Still on
But
that.
you know, I wear a mask. I keep
Thank-
my
thank you for
distance.
that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my distance, and most places that I've been to in California, even at restaurants, everybody is
Mhm.
actually following that rule. All
Yeah.
the
For the most
waiters and
part.
waitresses are wearing masks. People are sitting, apart from each other.
Yeah.
But I think it's really important, man, because right now
Yeah.
with the state shutdowns in different places, and
Yeah.
I still, as me growing up, I just felt like we still got to be out there supporting the people that's struggling as
Yeah.
well, if we can.
small businesses.
You
Small
never-
businesses
you never know
especially.
what other people are going
I mean,
through.
like even like Cambodian restaurants
little
here in
restaurants.
Long Beach.
They have
Mhm.
only
Like I want to
tents,
go
huh?
out there and eat, support, get some food,
That's
Yeah.
good.
because they're struggling too, man. Because
Yeah.
yeah. Yep,
Struggles real.
obviously be safe.
Yeah,
Be
that's
safe.
the
Yeah.
that's the first thing is to be safe.
Yeah.
So my thought on that is it's I mean, I don't care what other people do, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't judge people for their decisions. But
You were at a rave last night, right?
oh, hell no.
He was at the Wuhan Water Festival.
Bending
He
water.
was in the
Hey.
picture, bro. I saw Phil in the picture. He was
That's
like
that's crazy though, right? At Wuhan right now, they're
Yeah.
over there like
Hey,
partying,
Ground
like-
Zero.
like
pool
nothing
party
happened, dude.
chilling.
But here like is we're close to like Orange County, where there's a lot of Karens, and there's been a lot of incidents and situations where like
Yeah.
people are going to grocery stores and not wearing a mask, and like causing a big scene and making a big deal about not
Yep.
wearing a mask.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are people you don't want to be around because those people are crazy. Those are the Karens, man.
Some
But,
people, you just gotta, you can't just believe what you hear. You
Mhm.
gotta go out there and see it for yourself.
Like
yeah.
at your
I
own
mean,
risk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're sitting
That's
at
what it
home
is.
watching TV all day and you see like all this, stuff, and it just scares you.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you go out there, it's really not that bad. You just
Don't
gotta,
believe the
media.
you gotta be
That's
smart.
Stay
You just gotta be
woke.
smart, man.
right. Just be smart.
Yeah.
So my thing about it is, like I hate wearing masks too. I don't like wearing masks. I have a hard time like breathing and stuff like that. But the reason why I do it, and I respect people that wears masks when they go out to the grocery stores or being out in public, is because you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for other people.
Yeah.
You're helping by making sure everyone else is safe by you protecting yourself, covering your face. Because at the end of the day, you never know what anyone else is going through, and you being irresponsible by not wearing a mask can jeopardize other people's lives. You know, like and you don't even know it. So
yeah, because that's what they told us, you know.
Well, I mean, it's like,
basically.
COVID-19
Nah,
is
so
a
my,
lie.
my thing is, man, I'm still gonna wear a mask, even though I don't want to and I hate it.
I actually enjoy it now.
I'm still gonna wear a
It's
mask.
like a fashion
because
statement now.
you know you kind of need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it for other people.
I feel cool wearing it though now.
I think it's great for
Yeah.
people that have bad breath. I mean, usually
But you gotta smell it
Like
yourself. Imagine you pass out, you
If
just
your breath
smelling
smells,
that.
you're smelling your own breath, bro.
And you just pass out, just breathing like, what's wrong, sir? Oh, it's breath stinks.
My own breath.
Yeah.
What about you, Rotan? What do you think about these people, man?
I mean, shoot, if you want to go out and enjoy yourself, of course you got to stay clean, stay always protected, cover yourself, wash your hands all
Wash
the
your
time.
hands.
You know,
Wash your
and
ass, too.
Distant, wash your nasty ass. Yeah, but you know, keep distance. But you know, when everybody's wearing masks, it makes the other people feel comfortable too. Like, you know,
Right,
like oh man, like,
exactly.
okay, he's
That's-
wearing a mask.
that's what they
I
said,
can stay
too.
kind of
That's
next to him a
exactly.
little bit. But if you're not wearing a mask, you see people on Facebook like on videos like they going they blowing up for not wearing my bad.
Hell yeah.
Or blowing up for not wearing a mask or anything like that. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so. You really
Yeah,
don't know
some people
how
are
to act.
crazy,
But
bro.
I mean, if you go out, just please stay safe, man. Please
Do it for
protect-
others.
Yeah, for everybody else, for the
Yeah.
children, for the culture.
If you're
You know
sick,
what I'm
stay
saying?
home. If you're sick, stay home.
No, seriously, bro. If you're gonna have an
That's it,
issue,
bro.
if you're gonna have an issue wearing a mask going out in public, just stay home.
That's it.
Have someone else go outside and get your errands done for
Yeah,
you.
get some Wi-Fi. You be good.
yeah. yeah. What about you, Frankie? What you think, man?
I don't give a fuck. I mean,
Facts.
if you're sick, stay home. Obviously, if
Yeah.
you're experiencing
Yeah.
any symptoms, you should stay home. But if not, live your life. Life is short.
Man.
Yeah,
For real.
go out there.
Life
go out
is
there.
short.
There's
Hey,
people catching COVID staying home too. So
Yeah,
just
that's
saying. I don't know. You know.
Speaking life is short. Shout out
Yep.
to T'Challa. Chadwick Boseman.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, man. Rest in
RIP to the
peace.
real one.
Rest in peace to a real
Chadwick
one,
Boseman.
Chadwick
He's a
Boseman.
good ass
He's one of my
dude,
favorite
man.
actors
Yeah.
too.
Real one,
Life is
bro.
short, man.
And his career was just barely
It's
getting
just
started.
it's just
dude.
crazy
It
how
was
he
just
was
getting started.
shooting all those movies while he was sick, bro.
And
Nobody
no one knew.
huh?
No one
He's
knew
been going.
since
He's been
2016.
fighting this for
4 years, and we had Black Panther, The Avengers.
42.
The Five Bloods.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, all those movies.
All
during that
dope ass
time.
movies. Every single one. Not a bad movie he ever made.
Wow, he
Crazy.
had.
You know, it's
COVID
kind of
cancer,
messed
man.
up. There was a video saying that he had the 42 hat on and he looked really skinny, and
Yeah.
people was making fun of him.
People were making fun of him saying
Yeah.
like oh he's
they did not know what was going on.
yeah,
they
though,
didn't know what's going
which
on,
That was
yeah.
kind of messed
You're right.
up.
That is fucked up.
that
bro.
is
Well,
fucked
he didn't
up.
put it out there, so
He didn't. I mean, that's personal.
But that's the
He
reason why he
put
did
it
that.
on.
He
Yeah.
did, that's the reason why he did that.
Yeah.
Just
But-
you know, because he didn't want people to like. He didn't even he said only some of his closest family members even knew.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
not all of his family members knew.
Yeah.
Just his
Yeah,
closest.
Shout out
ones,
to a
immediate
real one
ones.
though. for
Hey,
real.
rest in peace.
Rest
to
in
him.
peace to
R.I.P.
him, man.
Chadwick.
Yep, Chadwick Boseman. But yeah, next question
One time,
was
dog, one
let me
time.
see.
Time
What
Wakanda
was it?
forever. Let's go.
Let me see what I got here.
Single.
Oh yeah, single income versus multiple income. This was from See the Hustle. Also
See
your
the
homie,
hustle.
Also your
Oh,
homie Frankie.
God, that
Frankie's,
guy-
I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? That's
Man,
a
everyone,
Oh.
Frankie's popular. That's why.
Hey, that's a no-brainer. Multiple income,
But look,
obviously.
So his question was single income versus multiple income.
What's the difference?
Obviously,
What's the
multiple
difference?
income is always gonna be better than one.
Multiple's the best.
Have
That
it-
guy got like 10 sources
streams.
of income.
They got 10
So
streams.
I mean,
Shout out to See the Hustle.
that's why it made sense for him to ask us. And
Nah,
even
for sure.
even his handle, See the Hustle.
Uh-huh.
So if you wanna make some money, go See the Hustle.
See the Hustle.
Go
Yeah.
see the hustle.
the hustle.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, like, what are your thoughts on multiple income versus income, Frankie?
Versus one. Yeah, I think it's very important to have more than one source of income. Having one source of income makes you very vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know, they say the average millionaire has 7 sources
Multiple
of
incomes.
income. So yeah,
True.
I mean, why be vulnerable?
Yeah.
Why?
Have a side hustle.
Yep, you got to.
A few of them. You know.
Yeah.
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 You know, most important thing they say,
Yeah.
you know, you go to work for 8 to 12 hours working on someone else's dream.
Yeah.
You're not going to clock out and go work on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's big too. And exactly what he said. Don't be vulnerable. What if you lose your job?
Yeah.
You only got one
Got
source of
nothing
income.
left.
That was your only
Mhm.
income.
Yeah.
Especially like if you're like living check to check. I mean, with one income, most the average person lives check to check, and
Which
for
is
the
tough.
most part,
Mhm.
we've all have gone through that too. You know,
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
but,
for
but
sure.
the
All
goal
have
the goal is
experience.
always to have more than one income, because that way you're financially stable, and it sets you apart for your future. That way,
Yeah.
Well, you don't know
you're
what's gonna
setting
hit
yourself
you.
up for
yeah,
a
yeah,
good
exactly.
future.
You don't know.
Unexpected.
You don't know what's gonna hit you. And
Yeah.
it's not saying multiple incomes. You got to go freaking
Doesn't
get
mean
another
work 2
job.
jobs.
Yeah, work 2
it
jobs.
doesn't mean
Work 3
2,
jobs.
Yeah.
It's invest
In-
your money
invest your
into
money,
like the
yeah.
stock market. Invest in your 401k.
Yeah, even your
Um,
401k could be considered.
Yeah,
another
you know,
income.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want to start a clothing line, go start a clothing line.
Yeah.
Buy
you know,
sports cards.
You want to go buy sports cards.
sports cards, waiting for the value to go up and
Yeah.
sell them. You know what I mean?
My
And
homie
also,
Jason Wang's on that sport card. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to Jason, man. He showed me a bunch of cards that he got.
Yeah.
He been doing this shit for a minute too.
Ooh.
And he got
Sounds like some big
he got
money.
some
Yeah.
like I'll show you later on my
Ooh,
phone.
okay.
Yeah, you
And
can
like,
look at my
I'm
tabs though
curious.
or my history.
You know, like there's
Yeah.
also things that you can do, do like an e-commerce business. You know, you can sell,
Oh,
sell your stuff
e-commerce.
online.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? There's a lot of online business
You
that,
buy
that you
shit,
can do.
buy and sell on fucking OfferUp.
Mhm.
You can buy and sell on
Yeah.
Craigslist. You can buy and sell off of eBay.
Start a podcast.
Start a
Start-
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
And then like everyone has a a unique skill or talent, and use that as an advantage. Like
Take
find
advantage.
something else, find something that you can use it towards. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it
the
take
word
money
out.
to make money, man. If you got some money,
Yeah.
invest that little piece and put something into something else you can flip. You know,
yeah,
flip that cheddar.
yep, exactly.
cheddar cheese.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so income versus multiple income. Of course, multiple income. That
would
is
be
the
the-
goal.
I
That's
think we
always
can
the
get a
goal.
little deeper into that on another episode for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
that's
I
a
think we can do
that's
like
a
an
big one we
episode
can do.
on finances.
We
and
got
stuff
some
like that.
Okay, let me
financial
ask you
people that
this:
we know.
what if that one source of income is really big? Like, what if you're a doctor?
Okay, but
How do you feel now?
is
You
it
saw
is it
it.
is it something that you love though? You know what I mean? It depends on that. So let's say it's not something that you love. Like you hate going to your job every day, but you're making really really good money, but you don't love what you do. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's something that can last forever. I mean, it probably can, but you know what I mean? But you're going to work not happy though.
But I actually deal with a lot of doctors where I work at, just refinancing their homes and stuff. But they actually have multiple sources of income too, because they
Yeah.
have like rental properties, because they have enough money to
Right,
buy
right,
rental
yeah.
properties.
Yeah.
They have enough
Exactly.
money to put in the stock market. So
Makes
if you're a
sense.
doctor, I don't think you're done.
So then that way, like
You know what I'm
when they
You
retire, when
yeah,
they
either
retire,
way, you're gonna make some more money.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
You got all
when they
this money.
retire, they're not working anymore. But
Yeah,
they
yeah.
also have other incomes from the investment
Yeah,
properties
they have
or other
multiple
different things.
like
So.
different streams. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
But my thing is, man, like just do what you love. That's the most important thing.
yeah,
And if it's not something that you love,
Do
in the
what you
meantime,
love.
take advantage of whatever you are doing, even if you don't love it. Take advantage of it and build from it
Yeah.
for that way you setting yourself up to do something that you eventually love.
What
to
if you
do.
love doing nothing?
you better get paid doing
I feel
that.
bad for you, son.
That's fine. Then
You better
can,
find a way to get paid doing nothing.
You go live in a forest, build yourself a hut.
You hipster.
Yeah, I mean some people
Yeah.
like that kind of lifestyle and just do DMT every day. You know what I mean? Shit, that's okay.
EMT. Hey,
You know
we
what I
should
mean?
try that and just do it on the show one time.
That's a bit on the podcast.
Yeah, on the podcast.
That can go horribly wrong
Just
or
kidding, just
horribly
kidding.
good.
Stay drug free.
Yeah, man. So what's
Works
the
out for
next one
Mike
here?
Tyson.
Oh, hey, facts.
Hey, Supreme.
Nah, but that was a really good question, man.
Yeah.
I think we can go a little bit deeper on that one too. But
Yeah, so we appreciate that question.
yeah.
See the hustle, Christian. Appreciate that,
Yes,
buddy.
sir. Shout out that guy.
Let me see the next one. What we got? We got okay. So this is from Vujoj, but her name is
Vujoj.
Joanna.
Okay.
Shout out to her. Thank you for that question here. So her question is, well, it's not really a question, but it just says mental health and how would you approach it? Yeah, I guess it's a question. Mental health and how would you?
Well,
Who want to take that first?
Not me.
Don't look at me.
Go ahead, Rotan.
Oh, I gotta do it all.
Just go ahead, man. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
But
Mental health
I'm
and how would you
sure
approach it?
everybody here and there could sometime go through what would you call it, like
a dark phase.
some sort of like a dark phase,
Yeah.
where
Some
you-
troubling times.
and
Mhm.
it really hits you so hard that you really want to like get away from everybody, something like that,
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
you know what? Sometimes you really have to maybe reach out to your friends, your family, your close ones, anybody, your loved ones, and then you got to really try to just like always try to stay positive. And then, like I said in the first episode, at the end of the dark tunnel, there's always gonna be a light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's always gonna be a light. So always stay positive.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? Fight and then stay strong. Always.
100%.
That's all I said.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Absolutely, bro.
Absolutely.
You're spot on right there.
That's all I would say.
What do you think, Danny?
You know what, man? I think everybody goes through mental issues. Mental health issues. I think a lot of people some people have a better way of hiding it.
Yeah.
But I think everybody goes through it,
everyone does. Yeah.
And I feel like, you gotta be able to put your happiness on yourself and not on someone else.
yeah.
That's the biggest thing, because if you rely your happiness on someone else, then you're not going to be able to make yourself happy.
Right.
And I think the biggest thing is you got to be able to know that you are the one that's going to be able to make yourself happy and nobody else.
yeah.
Because
For sure.
if you put that shit on someone else, man, and they don't give it to you, that's when you go through that, stress. You go
Feel
through
like
that
nobody cares.
depression. You feel like nobody
Yeah.
cares, but and then you don't care about yourself,
Exactly.
because
Right.
you're relying on somebody else to give you that happiness, and
Yeah.
don't do that. I don't think that's the way you should approach your life, and
Yeah.
you know, allow people to control you like that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. What about you, Frankie?
Go see a therapist.
it works.
That's the
one.
easy
Yeah.
one. That helps.
You need somebody to talk to,
like-
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
that's
I-
all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody to talk to. You
No,
need a
honestly-
therapist.
Yeah.
Friends.
I think getting therapy from some of your friends isn't always the healthiest thing.
No way.
Yeah.
Because they aren't professionals.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure some of your friends will have good opinions, but
Right.
I think if you're really going through it, go see a therapist. Go see a professional.
Yeah.
Did you see a therapist?
I've seen one before. Yeah.
I knew it, man. See,
Yeah.
that's that white
Yeah.
side.
Hey, that's why you've been a changed man.
That's his
You're a
white
changed
side.
man now.
Hey, you
Good
know,
job,
because he's
boy.
like half
yeah.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go see a therapist.
That's his white side. Of
Dr. Gatewood.
Nah, but it's
I'm
true.
just playing. Yeah, nah, I
But
got
like
you.
you know, not everyone has the luxury to be able to financially to go see
Yeah,
a
yeah.
therapist. But the first step is to
One such
so-
$70.
Hey, but you might
Some-
need
no, somebody-
multiple, right?
You're right. But
Yeah.
some people go out and drink that night and
And
talk
spend
with
more
their
than
friends,
that.
spend more than
That's
that.
true. No,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
But I think the first step.
Invest in
I
yourself.
think the first step to it is just actually just reaching out to anyone first.
Yeah.
Maybe reach out to a family member, your close friends. I think because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when you go through something, you don't know how to handle it. And the thing is, just hearing other people's opinion always helps because maybe that's something that you just needed the whole time was just to hear someone else's voice.
Yep.
Voice of reasoning.
It's always
maybe.
a helping hand,
So,
you know. That's
Yeah,
Always
I
reach
think
out.
just don't always keep it to yourself.
Mhm.
Try to find the happiness inside of you, but by reaching out to people and just kind of letting them hear your thoughts and your opinions about whatever you're going through. I think that's the first thing is just to talk about it first. And
Yeah.
if from that point on, like what Frankie said, go see a therapist if you can. That's always
That's
good.
what they're there for, man. And
Yeah.
that's what they study.
Yeah. But we're not
Yes.
professionals here, so I mean, what we're telling you right now is just something that
So a little
that
2
we feel.
cents.
So just our 2 cents
Yeah.
basically. So
Shoot us a DM if you're really feeling sad, man. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll
I
talk.
mean, yeah,
I'll tell you a joke.
we're always here for
We'll talk
everyone,
back.
especially to any of our followers or any of our.
yeah.
If you guys are going through anything, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll do anything we can to help you guys out because we're here for you guys.
For
So,
sure. 100%.
thank you for that question.
Thank you so much.
To Joanna. So we appreciate that. Next one is the toxic masculinity and machismo in the Asian culture. So that one was kind of yeah. let me
Who
see,
asked that
who
one?
was that from? Let me see.
That one's aggressive. They're
Yes.
calling Asians.
This was
Asians
from
have toxic masculinity.
Joe Bonquillo.
Joe
So thank you
Bonquillo.
for that one. So toxic masculinity and machismo in the Asian culture. Go ahead with that one, Danny. You got this. Mr.
Oh,
Machismo.
you know, men rule the world.
Mr. Masculine.
Mr.
You know, men
Machismo.
rule the world. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead and
Nah,
answer
nah.
that question.
Machismo.
I mean, I can see that when I was in Cambodia, it was kind of like that. You know,
You
like
saw that?
There's a hierarchy. It's like,
Yeah.
men, and then there's women. you
Like
know,
the
so-
woman pick up at.
But
after
I
the
think
men and stuff.
toxic masculinity. I think that's in every culture. To be honest, man, I
Yeah,
don't think it's just
that's
an
true.
Asian
That-
culture.
That's
Yeah,
just,
Not just
a normal
Asians.
thing.
Yeah, I think it's just the person and the family and how that family was brought up and the
Yeah.
traditions that were passed down.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see it in my culture or with my friends or family,
Yeah.
so it's a little different. I can't really answer that one.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
our generation's a little different now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think back in the day, there
Back
was,
in the day,
you know,
Back
like,
in the day, it was like that, but a
Yeah.
lot of families still old school like that. Too.
yeah, they're still old fashioned. But back in the day, of course, the dad is always the one that goes out and work. The mom stays home.
Yeah.
The
Watch the
homemaker,
kids.
she's stays home and cook, clean,
Yeah.
food.
watch the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's a different generation where men and women, everyone is independent, just as equally. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and if a guy is too machismo, I mean, girls nowadays are very smart.
Are
They're
just as
gonna
machismo.
leave your ass if,
Yeah.
if you're like too much
Yeah,
masculinity.
There's a lot of
and
female
stuff like that.
hustlers
Yeah,
now. You
man.
better watch
Females,
out.
Yeah.
females are the shit, man. They're
Yeah.
just like guys nowadays. You know what I mean? So we're saying like mentality and stuff
Hey,
like
it's like
that.
the
no?
ones you
So-
dating now, Philip. What's
Nah,
going
nah,
on
nah,
here?
nah.
Was Beyonce right when
Nah,
she said,
nah,
"Who
nah.
runs the world"?
Who runs the world? Girls. Yeah. What do you think about that, Frankie? Mr. Masculinity over here.
Macho man.
I don't know. My dad wasn't very masculine.
No,
He looked just
Okay.
like you.
I know you look just like your dad, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
But I mean,
With hair.
can you elaborate on that a little bit?
well, first of all, I wasn't. My parents broke up when I was 1.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really get to see.
Any masculinity in
Yeah.
the home?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Same,
Gotcha.
same for sure.
Okay.
That's true
Yeah.
because
I've never really. Yeah.
that's got to be
I
taught.
hear people talk about it all the time, but I've never
Yeah.
really experienced it or.
That's got to be taught, right? For
Yeah.
sure. Like being like, over
Yeah.
manly, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm,
Be,
Mhm.
taught down, but
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a tough one. But thank you for
That
that
is a tough
question.
one. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That was
Yeah,
I don't
can't
know.
relate.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
tough one. But thank you to Job and Keo for that one, man. We appreciate that. Next one here is from CD. He's actually asked. I think it's a he.
He or she.
Yeah. Well, this person's asked us multiple questions in the past too. When we sent out, one of those questionnaire kind of things.
Yeah.
But this question was, well, so he says, Kamara's drinking culture and the impact it creates, the good and the bad.
Oh, my drinking culture.
Well, first of all, I hope that
All Khmer people drink?
I hope that this person is not going through a drinking problem or dealing with any kind of issues like that.
Yeah.
But if
Did he have any typos when he was typing it?
No, it was.
Okay, so
it
he's
was
sober
fine.
then.
So
He's
he was
sober.
sober, yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, but if that person is dealing with any kind of drinking problems or any kind of alcoholism, we
But-
pray for you and we hope that things work out for you. But
Mhm.
if that's just a general question,
I think it's more towards growing up in a family that has drinking problems.
Yeah, not every family drinks. My family
true.
don't drink at all.
Yeah.
really.
At
Word.
all.
Okay.
Both sides. They don't
Well,
drink.
What
That's
happened?
true, though.
What happened to you?
Do they like
Yeah,
drink
what
on
happened to you?
occasions or
No.
not occasions?
Birthdays, no.
No
Really?
wine or nothing
Nothing.
like that.
Nothing.
Oh,
They
you're
don't
talking
drink.
about like your
That's why.
your entire family, not just
Yeah.
your immediate family.
Yeah, my
Oh,
entire
wow.
family.
Yeah.
Your
Really?
mom?
I mean, my
no?
cousins that are my age, of course,
Yeah.
we drink.
But like
But
your
the older,
Yeah.
they don't
like the
drink. They don't
aunties and the
smoke.
uncles and stuff like that.
Nothing.
Wow.
Damn.
Or
Okay.
They just eat.
in our family,
They just
I
eat.
think
That's it.
they drink a lot.
They bad.
yeah, my,
Oily.
Pork.
every time we like get together
Yeah.
and celebrate, I think it's more of a
It's,
celebration type
yeah,
thing because people we're just hanging out. We love being with family and,
Right.
and drinking.
We love
and
being
stuff.
around each other when we drink. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, if it gets to a point where I think it's a problem, because obviously you can't have too much of something,
Yeah.
and it's not. I think that's more like a person
Yeah.
rather than a family, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Like if someone's like a degenerate,
Okay.
they're always drinking, causing issues, and trying to fight
It's
somebody,
more,
and then everybody else
person.
gets wild up. You know.
yeah, it's a person's. That
just gotta-
person gets like.
gotta jump
what's
that
the
one
word? Liquid,
person.
liquid courage, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, yeah,
it
you
gets
know,
in you,
so-
and then
Yeah,
please drink
with
responsibly. That's it.
Yeah, please
drink responsibly.
So my family's kind of like, well, not as much as Frankie, but my family they don't drink as much, but I mean we will do it. We'll drink here and there. My mom and dad. Well, my dad he drinks beer occasionally, but he won't have liquor unless it's like with with family or like if it's like a party or with like
Yeah.
his friends and stuff like that. Same thing with my older brothers, sisters, siblings. They don't drink much at all. If they do, it's just whenever we have like a family get together. With me, on the other hand, I like to dabble on a few drinks here and there. You know what I mean? But I drink a little bit more often.
Like
but,
a long day
a
of
few
work.
drinks
Yeah.
here and there. Huh?
Yeah, you know what I mean? but when I drink, I
That's
drink
what
to
it's
have a
called.
good time with my friends. I don't
True
drink by
though,
myself
true
at
though.
home,
Facts,
like
facts.
just pounding beers and pounding shots.
See, that's
Like,
different
yeah.
too.
I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta be with friends
I only
to
drink with like you guys. Whenever
Yeah.
I'm with
That's
you
cool.
guys. So.
There are a lot of families out there that drink, and I sometimes wish my
Together.
family did that because I feel like it it kind of brings them closer a little bit. They might
Yeah.
have some moments
Loosen
where
up a bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly
Loosen
loosen
up,
up,
you know, yeah, loosen
talk
up.
about things they might have been too shy to talk about.
Well, when they're
Yeah.
sober.
That's true.
Liquid
That's
courage,
facts.
bro. Huh?
Yeah.
Liquid
That's
courage.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I wish my
Yeah.
family drank more. When I see other families and they're all buying bottles,
Having fun.
Yeah, yeah.
drinking together, and
Yeah.
it seems pretty cool too.
Man, I get
Yeah.
litty with my cousins and my
Yeah.
family, man. Like we drink, but
Yeah.
we're like,
Well, you have a lot of cousins that are around your age too, so that also helps.
Sometimes, like my older cousin Cam, Jerry,
Yeah.
other cousin Danny, we all get drunk together. But I mean, it's like fun times though.
Mhm.
It's family. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? Drinking,
Yeah.
enjoying each
So
other.
I think you just have to like
But
be able to handle yourself too.
Every family has
Not
that
go
one
overboard.
person.
Yeah.
Everybody, I think
Because
people,
it can get bad. I mean, like
it could get bad.
alcoholism is a real thing and it's bad. And
It is.
I've
It
heard of
is.
stories. I mean, thank God I've never had to experience anything like that. But I've heard of stories where like someone has a drinking problem and it breaks the family apart. And it breaks the home apart because
Yeah,
of
see, that's-
somebody being
Dad becomes
irresponsible.
abusive.
Yeah,
you
bro,
know?
that's scary.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what I
That's
mean, with their partner or with the kids, and like
Yeah.
that's something that should never happen. But man, I think if you are dealing with someone in your household that's has a drinking problem, I think you guys gotta go out and seek help or talk to that
See a
person.
therapist.
Somebody should just knock that person out
Yeah.
though. Like, sometimes somebody need a wake up call, man. Just
This is your
no, that's what
punch
it
him
is.
in the barrel.
They need
Just
a wake-up
one
call.
time, man. Let them go to sleep.
They gonna black out, wake up. Hey, what
Yeah.
happened, bro?
Oh, you drunk? I know you're hungry. Here's a knuckle sandwich. You
Here's a chaser left.
need some
Bam.
carbs. You know what I mean? Some carbs.
But now for real though, like if you have someone that's dealing with the alcohol problems, you guys gotta come together as a family
Yeah.
and
It's-
speak to that person.
And
man.
it's tough, man. People are hard headed too. So
Yeah.
as much as people want to help and say stuff, I mean, at the end of the day, that person has to go find help themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you gotta make them.
You can always try to influence though. Be a good influencer.
Yeah. There you go. No
Yeah.
pun intended. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, but thanks for that question.
Thank you.
Was that
Was it
that was
C?
that was C Deed. So
CD.
Thank you for that. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Before we get into that last one, there was another one I got from someone. This was like a last minute one.
That was a last minute one. It's live now?
No,
Oh, we live, baby. We live.
During that
I got you,
questionnaire,
I got
it
you.
was the last one. Let me see. Okay, this was from Rosa M. I think this is your cousin. Rosa M. I mean, you don't know her name, bro?
Yeah, it is Rosa.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
What's up, Rosa?
So she said, well, she wants us to talk about motivation, business, making money.
Ooh, see, that's tough.
Well, I mean, something like that. That got to be a whole episode too. But
Yeah.
let's elaborate on it just a little bit. But yeah, that one we want to do a full episode on like
Yeah.
motivation and business and making money because
Yeah.
that's basically the whole point of this podcast. So
Yeah.
go on, start off with that, Denny.
So Rosa, motivation is, I think it has.
Well-
You got to remind yourself every day
Yeah,
to stay motivated. 'Cause I don't think anybody just wakes up super motivated. every
yeah,
day.
you got to find your
It's tough,
motivation.
man.
You gotta
But I
find your
think once
motivation.
you get there, you get there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes you don't really need it, but like some days when you don't feel it, I mean, we all go through. We're all human. We don't all like have that every single morning. Sometimes you wake up, you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to work, and then
Easy
like
mode,
you
huh,
just
for
you
real.
just want to
Yeah.
like
Don't let that.
I don't want to do nothing today. I just want to sleep. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I go through a lot too. I go through a lot. And then,
Yeah, we all do.
yeah, you just got to do something like to get your energy up, man. Like I'll wake up and do some push-ups or something, get my blood
Fire you
flowing,
up, huh?
fire
Yeah,
you up
no,
real quick,
that's right. A shot of
But,
coffee. Bam.
Yeah.
Hey,
You gotta find something that
everyone has
motivates you.
different motivations and
Yeah, there's
different
different ways.
motives
Yeah.
to live and stuff like that. So you gotta just find your own motivation. Find what motivates you and what inspires you to
Your
wake
why.
up every day.
Wake up, listen
yeah.
to some
Why?
podcasts.
Yeah, your why.
You
That's
gotta find your why.
That's key right there. Your why.
Yeah.
Find out what's your why.
Your
you know?
niche.
Forget your exes, find your why.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Hey, don't sleep. No Z's.
Ooh.
Don't sleep on it,
Yeah.
bro. But
Bars.
yeah, can you elaborate more, Danny? My bad.
Yeah, nah, you
I
good,
didn't
bro.
interfere.
You good. Nah, but you really got to know, man, like why you do things. You got to find out the reason why you do stuff. Because if you don't know the reason why you're doing something, then you kind of lose sight of your
Yeah.
goals,
Yeah.
and then you don't get motivated anymore.
Yeah. It's easy to lose motivation. So
Exactly.
you got to keep motivating yourself.
Watch
Keep it going.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Watch
There's a lot of good
motivational,
ones.
inspirational
There's a lot of
movies.
good ones out there.
Watch like
Some-
inspirational movies like
Like YouTube clips. I mean,
YouTube
there's a bunch
clips.
of pages on Instagram, motivational
Instagram,
ones.
yeah.
And I follow like 30 different ones just so
Yeah.
when I'm going through my feed, I always stop on a certain quote
Yeah.
or a certain video that motivates me, and then I get
Yeah.
I get re-motivated again.
Yeah.
You
So-
gotta check on your homies, congratulate them on their winnings too.
Mhm.
They like
Yeah.
that.
Keep yourself
It
motivated.
will
you know
make
what I
their
mean?
day go by good,
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Like, hey, man,
Just
you got
stay
a nice
positive.
fitted. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you look skinnier. Damn, that makes
Yeah,
people
yeah,
happy.
exactly.
At the end of the day,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, cool. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Hey, you lost some
That's
weight
true.
today,
That's
huh?
like, for real.
Even if they didn't.
and then that might motivate someone else to,
Yeah.
to go and lose
Yeah,
some
you
weight
know?
or
Exactly.
make healthier
Keep it going.
choices.
What I said, one little word can help throughout the end of the day. Something like that.
Yeah,
You know?
facts.
And what motivates you, Frankie?
Oh.
His son. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now
My
I think
son,
that's
yeah.
now, huh?
Figuring out what your purpose is.
Yeah.
Now that I'm being father, it's not about me anymore.
Do you think you found your purpose? Or have you found your purpose yet? Or
I think I'm gonna find it tomorrow. No, yeah, yeah.
I mean, with you having your son and
Uh-huh.
you being engaged already now,
yeah.
do you feel like it's one step closer to finding that purpose, or maybe you've
Yeah.
already reached it?
Yeah, to be a provider, that's my purpose, to be a good father, to
Okay,
provide for my family.
That's what's up.
awesome, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
love
awesome.
the grind too, man.
Always.
You gotta love the grind.
Yeah,
You gotta know, like, you gotta enjoy, like, you're gonna fail, but you gotta use those failures as learning experiences
yeah.
and not losses,
Oh hell yeah, of course.
That's the biggest thing too, man. You gotta learn how to bounce back
Absolutely.
quickly. The longer you take in freight and you wanna, be sad about the losses that you're taking, man,
Yeah.
that's you wasting time on trying to succeed.
Yeah,
You gotta get over it real quick.
Yeah, not everybody's
Be
perfect,
sad
you
for a
know?
little bit,
Take some
Yeah.
L's here and
Cool.
there. That's it.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
some L's.
It happens.
But you got to bounce back. You got to figure out, like,
Be
I
a
got to
champion after
don't
that.
don't,
Yeah.
That's
don't
right.
talk about your problems, man. Talk about solutions. to the
Yeah.
problems,
Oh.
Don't waste
Yeah.
your
Talk
time
about
talking
it.
about
Be
problems.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
gem
know?
right there. I like that. I
Like
that.
shit, a lot of people waste time about, man. I'm going through this.
Yeah.
I'm going man, shut the. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Do something about it.
Don't don't
Do something about it,
don't
man.
dwell on the negatives. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Look
Yeah.
for the positives in it, and
Always.
then grow from that, and use that as your learning experience
Yeah,
and
you
move
got
on.
to. You
Keep
got
it
to.
pushing.
Philip, what's your
pushing.
purpose?
Yeah, what's your purpose?
My
Philip?
purpose in life, man, similar to you, like being a provider, but more
Who are you
specific.
providing for?
I mean, myself, my
wife
family.
in Vietnam. Her name is her name is Fook Me. Fuck you. Oh, hey, what's the name? What's the other one? Was it fucking guy or some shit?
Fucking guy.
Oh,
For that bet.
It's a bitch and win.
bitch win.
Bitch
Got a bitch win in here.
Now, I think my purpose is, man, I enjoy being able to help people.
Yeah.
That's my that's always been my thing.
That's what's up.
Even when I went back to Cambodia and went back to Vietnam, like just seeing my parents, they've been doing that for a long time, like giving back to their community.
Yeah, that's dope.
I just learned so much from just that experience alone. So from that part, when I went to Vietnam, I was like, I was lost before that. And when I did that, you know, just seeing how my parents have been, this is something that they've always preached about, but I just never saw it in person. So I never gave a damn about it.
Yeah.
But just seeing it in person, man, I think it really helped me change my life. And just knowing that my purpose is to help other people in any way possible. Whatever it is. It could be just this podcast. It could be me helping someone financially or me just giving some encouragement to people. I think just helping someone else and maybe helping change someone else's life has always been like I felt like now that's been my purpose.
Good for you.
You got your grind
Good for you,
mentality
man.
from your parents.
Hey, y'all didn't know, you know,
Nice.
Philip's family passes out rice
Hey, I'll take
every
one.
year. You know, to
Yeah.
to
They
different
do a lot for their
lodge.
community.
Yeah, that's big, man.
Back at home. So
That's
you know what I
big.
mean? So
So,
How about
Yeah.
you, Rotan, man? What motivates
My
you now,
purpose.
bro? What's your purpose?
my friends.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, but you know, it's as of now, it's just, you know, you really gotta just, for me, gotta grow up and trying to just provide for yourself, for your family,
Yeah.
and for your loved ones. You know, you gotta work hard, you gotta grind every day, and you gotta stay focused always, man.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. You know,
Stay focused.
and then, you know, if sometime, you know, I will always need, like, I feel, you know, always learn new things and needing help and all the time. And so I can take the stuff that I learned from my big brothers and stuff and then pass it on to what I know from them and teach to the next generation. That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Hey,
my purpose in
anything
life-
we can do to help, bro.
yeah, of course. You know, saying purpose in life, help each other and help
Yeah.
everybody else. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's all of our purposes right
That's
now
it,
because
Yeah.
we're all students, you know, so we're still trying to learn about this life.
Of course,
So
learning
we
every
can
day.
teach
man.
our kids because nobody
Mhm.
really taught us.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
We have to figure it out
everything
on
is a
our own.
learning experience,
Yeah.
but, you know, take everything as a learning experience. That's the biggest thing.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Everything's a learning
Every
experience.
day is.
You know?
Yep.
Even with toilet paper, when you put it in, you got to make
Exactly.
sure that the paper is sticking out.
Yeah.
If you have it in the
On the
inside,
outside.
you fucking
Exactly.
come on,
If
man.
it's rolling in the inside, oh man, that's a pet peeve for me, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I rather I'll
See,
put
I
my,
learned that
Hey,
shit rip.
from Christine.
if I had to go through that, I'll put my pants back up and go to a different bathroom, bro.
I can't do this no more.
I ain't wiping right now.
I might be like almost ready, but
Shit, go
nah,
in.
I'm out of here, dude. That's
What? He dropped one.
that's a turn
I'm
off.
good.
That's a turn off, bro. If I ever
Yeah.
dated a girl and her toilet paper was like that, I'm like, nah, I'm sorry. This is not gonna work.
Hey, that's why you still single, huh?
I hate that.
All the
shit,
girls
dude.
do that.
I hate that shit. That's probably why,
That's
man.
probably why.
Damn, it
Every
makes
girl-
sense. It makes a lot of sense. God damn.
Philip, why didn't it work out?
You
Oh,
know, the
man.
usual. She didn't put the toilet
Damn
paper the
toilet
right way.
paper. Goddamn toilet paper, man.
It was only a one ply. I'm not fucking with that.
I can't fuck with that.
It gotta be
man.
2 ply at least. At least.
Minimum, one wipe
minimum.
it tears apart.
Jesus
It
Christ.
has to be Sherman.
But yeah, man. So
Yeah.
last one we got. Do we have no? We got.
Oh, thanks,
well,
thanks,
we got-
Rosa, for that question.
Yeah, thank you, Rosa,
Thank
for
you,
that
thank
question.
you.
We
I hope you
appreciate
stay
that.
motivated.
Yeah, no, yeah, we hope you stay motivated. We hope you find that purpose in life, and
She gonna find that purpose because you
keep
know
doing
why?
what
She's
you
a
do.
smart girl. You a smart girl, Rosa.
She
Do
used
your
the toilet
thing.
paper the other way, right?
yeah,
She's smart. Yeah.
Hey, but if you need more motivation, just Danny's a call away. Just give him a call.
Yeah, just call me.
Call him.
I'll put a YouTube video on. You can listen to it.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go.
So, yeah. So the next one here we got, man. So this next one is, wow.
Don't take it.
This is
offensive,
gonna
man.
be
Ooh, that's aggressive.
This is an interesting one. So this is from our boy Marino. He says, wow.
Shout out to
Just
Borderline.
so Marino Daddy, yeah, he's the founder of West Coast Collections.
Post collection.
Shout out to them, by the way. None of us have it on today, Nip. But so he said, Asian people using the N word.
Ooh.
What,
Wow.
Ninja?
Okay.
Nuggets?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
So Asian people using the N word. You know, wow. Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I don't even know where to start with that one, Danny.
Well,
you
he
know-
says it a lot. Marino says it a lot.
Well, to be
put him on blast,
to be honest, you know, we grew up saying it a lot when we were younger.
Right.
And that's because we grew up in Long Beach in the East Side, and we had a lot of black friends, and we had a lot of Mexican friends. And
Not that that's an excuse, but
not an
it is the
excuse,
truth.
no, but
though. It is the
we
truth.
grew up thinking that's like saying bro, you know?
Like,
we didn't,
brother, what's up,
there
bro?
was no negative connotation to
It
it,
wasn't.
obviously, right?
Right.
But once you grow up, I mean, we venture out of Long Beach.
Yeah.
We go meet different people from different cities, different states,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you realize, well, you got to realize they didn't grow up how we did.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes
I
they
think
don't
with
find it
me,
acceptable.
just being respectful of different people's cultures and what they go through,
Yeah.
and the things we learn in history and
Yeah.
all the stuff. Like, you know, I stopped using that word even to my black friends, man. Even they
Yeah.
say to me, like, now I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like
Like,
my
yeah.
new word is bro now.
Bro,
you know what I
bro,
mean?
yeah.
That's like
Man.
I replaced
And
it with
honestly,
bro.
I say
Yeah,
bro a
dude.
lot. I
Say
mean,
bro.
if you guys
What's
watch
up,
the
bro?
past episodes,
say bro a lot
I've
too,
just been
man.
saying
Yeah,
bro.
Cause that's what that word was to me.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Shit.
bro.
Learn
But
some
that's the
English
reason
and
why.
not say it.
Well, I mean, that's the reason why. I mean, if you want to keep using it, go ahead, man. It's all good. Anybody
Yeah.
can do whatever
We
they
can't
want.
tell you
What's up,
what
Matt?
to-
Yeah, what's up, my G?
We can't tell you
But
what
you
to
know,
do.
it's like,
man.
you know,
my dude?
yeah,
Yeah.
my guy.
Just watch your surroundings. Don't go
There's a
all
lot of
out.
different words you can use to replace that. But at the end of the day, man, do what you
Yes.
do. If you feel comfortable, keep going at it. But the way I look at it is more not just about comfort, more about respect.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly.
So yeah.
What about you, Frankie? What's your thoughts on
Let me
using
see.
the N-word?
I used to use it a lot.
Yeah.
I think after everything that's been happening as far as systemic racism and how everyone's getting educated on that,
Right.
I think it's a lot more efficient for the society to stop using
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
amongst each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to say it a lot. I really don't say it that much anymore.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for me.
Yeah, what about you, Rotan?
I would use that word a lot. I mean, during the, I would say crump days, when you're trying to hype somebody up.
Come on.
They're like, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. It's been used here and there a lot, always, you know. So,
Yeah.
I mean, as of now, I rarely use it. It's really like you said, bruh, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Hey, what's up, my boy? What's good?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've tried to take that word out of my vocabulary. So,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, because I mean,
Absolutely.
you could be out there somewhere in public, and then you,
Probably a couple shots
like
in,
say
maybe.
we're in Vegas,
No,
jump
shit,
couple
yeah.
shots in, we're just talking
Yeah.
amongst
Just
ourselves.
talk to each other. You
And then the
know?
word slips out,
Yeah.
and just somebody sitting somewhere else, they hear it, it's like, oh,
They'll take
you know, they
offensive,
still get
yeah.
offended,
Right.
get real offensive, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, I mean, it's better to just like, you know, be smart about it, man. Just, you know,
Use it with cautious.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
So I'm just kidding.
Try not to use
Try not to use it.
But yeah, man, just be aware, man. Just
Yeah.
just notice people out there
Yeah.
going through shit,
Mhm.
and that we didn't go through ourselves, and
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you just got to respect that, you know.
Just to like piggyback off of each and every one of you guys. So like kind of like what you're saying, Danny. Like we grew up in one of the most diverse cities. You know, Long Beach is the one of the most diverse city in basically
In the
the
U.S.,
United States, basically.
What is California too? Yeah.
Yeah. And just like especially where we grew up specifically, which is the East Side, it was just basically all minorities. It was
Yeah.
Black people, Mexican people, and specific Cambodians growing up in the East Side, and just kind of
Cambodia town.
we were all kind of like just like one at one point. I mean, we were all together, Black, Mexicans,
As
Asians.
kids.
We were just kind of we just grew up together,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, the word was just thrown out, you know, all the time. Like everyone was using it, Mexicans, Asians.
It was normal, yeah.
It was just a vocabulary that we all use in our specific area that we
in
grew
our
up
bubble.
in.
In our bubble.
But like, you know, like, yeah, like you say, like just kind of once you got older, you know, you start to venture into different places where that word is not used as often, and you kind of start to realize it, like this is not a common word being used.
Yeah.
And especially with everything, like what Frankie said, everything happening as of recently. There was a quote, like somebody had a poster at the protest saying, "Sorry, I'm late to the protest. I've just started educating myself on it," something like that.
yeah.
And that's kind of like how I feel too, because before I just never really even thought about it because it wasn't something to think about. It was
Yeah.
it was a common thing.
Yeah.
But just kind of with everything happening and stuff like that, I've been kind of like, you know, doing my own research and just kind of educating myself on everything that's going on. So to me, the way I see it now, man, I stopped using it. I just stopped using it completely because to me, it's not just a word. It's actually history. So for a lot of Black people, it's not a word to them. It's history. And it's a history that they don't want to be reminded of because it's so much negative things that comes back into their minds when they hear that word.
Someone else says it besides them.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
So
It reminds them of the dark times, the troubling times that their ancestors or their grandparents or, you know,
Yeah.
you know, that they have to go through, and especially with the systemic racism going on.
Yeah.
Even our generation people, the black people, they're dealing with it now. So just hearing that word for them, it's offensive, and I understand it's very offensive because, man, like I said, it's not just a word. It's a lot more to it.
But the thing is, like, just growing up in California and in Long Beach or whatever, right? So I watched 42 again, the Jackie Robinson story.
Yep.
And then there was this part where he brought his wife to the South, I think, for the game. Like, I think it was New York. I forgot where it was. Somewhere, like, maybe,
I think
but
it was
out
for the
there,
game,
right? But she was at the airport, and then there was a door that said whites only.
Whites only, yeah.
And she was like, I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
And she's black. And they grew up in California because Jackie Robinson from Pasadena, right?
Yeah.
So they're from California. So for them to see that for the first time, it's kind of like us seeing that for the first time.
Yeah.
You see racism out there. You hear about it. You know, you see
never,
it. Maybe we don't really experience it too much.
Yeah.
But out there, it's different. That's why to them out there is different. You know what I mean?
Because where we grew up in Long Beach, it's so diverse. Where like there wasn't that much racism because everyone was just cool with each other. But,
yeah, exactly.
But like in
that's why I say we're in a
other
bubble.
parts
You
of
know?
the
So it's
country, like
yeah.
in the South and stuff like that,
It's
where
different,
racism
man.
is like
It's different.
like big out there.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So
yeah, I mean, you could venture out just going to Orange County. I mean, some people out there don't understand.
Well, I mean, like
that,
now,
you know?
even like everywhere
like
now,
LA
you start
County is, like,
seeing a little
mostly,
bit more racism everywhere. Even in Long Beach now, you're starting to see racism.
People
like,
just getting
people are
exposed, man.
Yeah,
Being
Yeah.
recorded now.
all these
Yeah.
closet racist people.
Yeah, but that one right there, man, that one is a very touchy subject for most
Yeah.
people. But you just got to understand, just got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
And,
At the end of the
respectful.
day, I'm not gonna judge you for if you use that word or whatever. You know, it's just if you're gonna use it, just use it wisely.
And there's some black people that don't care that you say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean,
So-
especially the ones that grew up around us, they don't care. You know what I mean? Because
They're the homies, though. That's
the way that
why,
we
you know?
grew up.
That's
You
the
can't
homies.
go
To
Yeah,
somebody
that's the
random
homies.
and say it. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
Yeah, that's the
you can't
homies,
say that
you
stuff
know?
like that out there in like let's say
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Texas or like in Georgia or something like that. Or no, that's not gonna work out there, bro.
A question
so-
to the black homies: if I stopped saying it to you, would you be mad?
Would you still get invited to the cookout?
Can I still come to the
The
cookout?
barbecues.
Yeah, man.
But nah, for sure, yeah.
So that's that.
Be
That
smart,
was
be smart, be respectful.
that was from Marino. We appreciate that topic for us to talk about. That was a
Yeah,
touchy
touchy. Is that
subject.
it's
Yeah,
it's
that's a
all
touchy
good, man.
subject,
You know,
man.
it's something
But-
that we got to speak about. So.
Yeah, but you know, I'm glad that he asked
There's
that
different
because
opinions
it's always
on
good
it.
for us to talk about it because a lot of people
There's different.
they want to know
opinions on
too. So, but like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna judge you, man, because it's freedom of speech. You can say whatever.
only
you want
God can
at the end
judge
of the
me.
day, so, yep.
I got the N-word pass. My brother's half black.
it. No, you
That's
don't.
true. Yeah,
No, you don't.
He is half black. Huh?
Because
Well,
you
he
ain't
is
half
He
half
black.
is half black.
You ain't half black, bro.
Black from the waist down.
Oh wow.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, no personal experience here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that was that. Anything else you want to close out with, Danny?
Nah, man. I appreciate everybody giving us all those questions. Honestly,
topics,
there's a lot of really good topics,
Yeah.
and I think we should do another one.
Yeah, we should do another one soon.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
like
That
it.
was dope.
This is pretty
Yeah.
cool. If we can get more questions, more specific questions about whatever, it doesn't even matter.
We'll
Give
do
us some more
we'll do our
touchy
best.
subjects.
More touchy
Yeah.
subjects.
Yeah.
Damn.
We'll do
want
our
More
best.
controversial questions.
Controversial?
Ooh,
Oh,
super
okay.
controversial.
Let's get
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm
Get
sweating right
naked.
now, bro.
I'm always uncomfortable around you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, but besides that, man, you guys got any last minute words or anything you guys want to share before we log off?
You know, Frankie, what you got something to say?
I ain't got shit to say. I've said it all already.
Besides that, Danny, you got anything else?
Yeah, man. I hope everybody stays cool out there in this hot weather.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody goes and hug their loved ones this night.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody can smack a big booty once in a while.
Just like that.
Grab it.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening and
Yeah,
watching,
yeah.
man. We appreciate
Appreciate
everyone
y'all,
who's
man.
been showing us support.
Stay tuning in.
Make sure you guys continue to tune in.
Stay
Peace
tuned.
out, guys. Thank you.
Sup.